possible that a little tiny seed like this can grow to be a plant like this? On each one of those plants are little mini cabbages called Brussels sprouts. Now they're called Brussels sprouts because they came from a place called Netherlands and in Belgium, where there's a city called Brussels, right? Now, Belgium had these tiny, tiny little cabbages, and they became pretty popular, especially among the lower class of the people because they were like cabbages. They're in the Brassica oleracea family, just like we learned about last week. Broccoli, cauliflower, Brussels sprouts, kale, all of those are related and in the same family. They're super good for you, and they also, particularly Brussels sprouts, is high in vitamin K, which helps you to develop little coverings when your body gets injured, right? Now, not only are they super healthy for you, but they're also fun to eat. Let me show you a recipe that's gonna blow your mind. All right, so once I've washed them off, all we do is put them on a paper towel and let the water kind of drain off. Nice job. Then what I did is I just took them, you see how they have a base, and I just cut them right in half this way so it ends up looking like this. Isn't that gorgeous? So I just lay them right on a pan, and then I put together just 3 tablespoons of olive oil plus 3 tablespoons of honey. And I'm just kind of stirring it together to make this kind of delicious, healthy sweetener, because it's going to mix with the natural sweetness of Brussels sprouts. Okay, so now I'm just going to continue stirring this, and I'll pour it over, then I'll tell you what else we're going to add. So now I'm going to add the onions into this little mixture we're going to pour over. Before we do that, I'm going to sprinkle on these amazing dried cranberries. They add a ton of flavor. Now remember, anytime you're eating, sometimes when you have opposite flavors, it makes things taste really, really delicious. So when you have the sweet and you have the savory, and you have a little bit of sour, and you have a little bit of, it's fantastic. So now we're gonna add Parmesan cheese, and then we'll pour over the sauce. Oh, this looks so good. And remember also, cooking with lots of colors, you know you're getting lots of nutrients, okay? Now, I'm gonna finish stirring this up, I'll pour it over, and we're ready to put it in the oven. Okay, it's ready to pour. So I've got the onions, the honey, the olive oil, the Parmesan cheese. Oh, that looks so good. And the cranberries. Okay, and most importantly, the Brussels sprouts. So now I'm just gonna kind of mix them up with my hands, make sure they all get covered with that delicious sauce, and I'm gonna put it in an oven at 450 degrees. Make sure to have Mom and Dad's help when you do this. And I'm just gonna cook it for maybe 15 minutes, and then I'll check it and see how it goes. Oh, this looks so amazing. Those cranberries have almost turned into like this kind of jelly. I can see the onions that are really soft, and the beautiful green, that chartreuse color is really kind of turned a little bit darker with the olive oil and soaking up that honey flavor. Oh, this looks amazing. All right, I'm gonna put a couple on a plate, and let's see how it tastes. Oh, they're like sticking to the tin foil with that yummy goodness, and they have that candied little flavor on the bottom. Now remember, you can eat Brussels sprouts in 100 different ways. Look, I can't even wait to get these off, so I'm just going to show you right here. Look how nummy those look. Get all that kind of flavor from the honey and the cranberries. Okay, here we go. It's so soft. And hot. I just got a burst of honey. A burst of cranberry. And there's that sweetness from the Brussels sprouts. Those are delicious. And you can eat all the way to the stem. Don't waste any of that. Those are so yummy. A little sticky and gooey and full of goodness. Now, this is just one way to use Brussels sprouts in your diet, but find some way and you'll enjoy them. Join me in the other room for yoga. Okay, so we're gonna start out with surprise breath. Do you remember this one? What we're gonna do is we're gonna open our mouth and take in as much air as you possibly can and then hold it, okay? And you're gonna do it, watch me and wait till you get surprised. Here we go. Exhale slowly. Nice job. So you really are surprised, and then you slowly exhale that breath, okay? Here we go. Use those stomach muscles to help push out all the air. Nice job, last one. Nice job. Okay, so when you're ready, we're going to start with sun salutation, and then we're going to do a fun little balance pose that we haven't done before. So stand up, make sure your chair is pushed in, you've got plenty of space. We're going to inhale the arms all the way up, reach super, super tall, and exhale, full forward. Good, stay in this little stretch for about 2 breaths. Inhale, and exhale. Last one, inhale, and exhale. Notice what muscles are tight. Is it your calf muscles? Is it your quadricep and hamstring? Maybe it's your back. Okay, come into plank pose. So bring the feet back. Remember, you can always drop to your knees if that feels too intense. Lower down. Inhale up. Holding this for 2 counts. Now, if this is too intense, you can always come back to here. Whatever works for your body. Inhale. Good, and then exhale back to down dog. Last one. Okay, when you're ready, left heel comes up. Or actually, we're just going to tiptoe up. So tiptoe all the way up to the hands. If that gets too tight, you can bring the hands back. Nice job. Now, when we're here, you're going to slowly roll up. Inhale up. And exhale back down. Now, here's the fun part of the balance pose. Now that we've kind of gotten that stretch, lift the right foot out in front of you. Now remember, when you're balancing, you want to make sure you're looking at a place that isn't moving. Okay, so maybe the floor, maybe the wall. Now, once you've gotten a good balance, see if you can lift that foot up. If you can bend over and grab it, that's great. What you want to do is kind of rest it on top of the leg, not by the knee, because you don't want to press on that knee. Lift it up just a bit. So the ankle's actually on the outside of the leg. Now, when you're here, if you can, if it's too intense, just hold on to that leg, but if you can, reach those fingertips out and just hold it here. Okay, now all we're going to do is slowly begin to lower down into chair pose. Now you're going to feel a lot of different muscles. You might feel your sit bone muscles, you might feel your hips, you might feel this iliotibial band, this IT band on the side. There's lots of different muscles that are going to stretch here, so pay attention to what your body feels like it needs to stretch. Inhale. Remember, everyone's body is different. This pose might be really easy for you and super hard for your friend. So yoga is never about comparison. Whoa, good, keep going. Last one. Come back up and release. Nice job. Now notice the muscles. I can feel a little bit of burning and kind of a sensation on that left leg. Good. Now we're going to try it on the other side. So bring the right toes, spread them apart, get a good balance with that left foot, lift it up. Good, now once you've got it into that balance, see if you can reach that right hand, lift that leg just a bit, and slowly come out. Now again, if that hurts your knee at all, you're welcome to just lift your leg out like this. That's fine too. Okay, now again, you can stand here. This is super good for you as well, but see if you can challenge yourself to come down till you feel like those muscles are really being challenged. Not hurting, but just a good challenge. 4 more counts. Good, come all the way back up. Could you feel what muscles were working for you? Nice job. Okay, we're gonna do one more sun salutation, then we'll try it again. Inhale up, reaching tall, exhale, full forward. Back to plank pose. Lower down. Inhale up. Back to down dog. Tippy toe up. Good, or walk the hands back, whatever works for you, and slowly roll it up. Inhale. And back down. Okay. Second time. Sometimes the second time's a little easier because you've already warmed up the muscle. So make sure you have that right foot out and then slowly lift. Okay, now if you need to use your hand, you don't have to. All you're gonna do is slowly bring it back out. Make sure it's not resting on the knee, so you want it up just enough. Big deep breaths. Three more. Good. Other leg. Right leg comes out, left leg comes up. Find that balance. When you're ready, lift it up and slowly bend. Three more. Good. Bring it all the way out and release. Last sun salutation. Inhale up. Exhale. Step the feet back, holding into plank. Lower down. Inhale up. Back to down dog. And walk the feet up. Nice job. Drop to your knees. Now you can lay down or come into crisscross applesauce for daydream pose. But today we're up to 2 minutes and 50 seconds. You did a great job. Take this left hand all the way over here and stretch it by pushing this right hand against that elbow or right above it. Good, you can feel that muscle stretch. Now other side. Right hand comes across. The left hand helps to stretch it by pushing into that arm. Nice job. Okay, now starting at your toes. Make your toes tight, tight, tight. And relax them. Good, close your eyes. Move up to your calf muscles and into your knee and your hamstring, quadricep muscles. Make them tight, tight, tight. And release them. Good. Into your sit bones and into your hips, into your stomach. Make those muscles super tight, tight, tight. All those muscles that help your stomach and your intestines and your liver and all of those organs inside your body to work. Good, now release those muscles and let them just rest. Moving up through the back and into the shoulders. Make them tight, tight, tight. And release. Moving out through the biceps and the triceps, the forearms and the wrists. Make them tight, tight, tight. And then release. And then let those face muscles just feel heavy. And just relax every single muscle. Your ears, your eyes, your nose, your cheekbones. Let them all feel heavy. And just listen to the sound of your breath. If you feel your mind start to wander to thinking about something else, bring it back to that sound that you can hear in your mind. That inhale and the exhale. What does it sound like to you? See if you can associate it with something or engage your mind in thinking about that breath. Very slowly wiggle your fingers. And wiggle your toes. Lift your shoulders up to your ears. And roll them back. One more time, all the way up to the ears. And now drop them down. Open your eyes and let's take one final breath all the way up to 12. Okay, sit up really tall. Inhale. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Reach. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And exhale back down. Nice job. Way to go. Have a great week, and we'll see you next week on Yoga Me Do.